What is going on, guys? I'm Marvin here, and this is episode 2 of Rex to Riches Ajax FC. Today, I'm going to be making my eredivisie debut against our fierce rival Feyenoord. Okay, so Feyenoord, right, they've actually been the rivals of Ajax for so many years right now. Okay, when you look at the past winners over here, right, since the start of the Rex to Riches series, in Football Manager 24, there have only been two teams that have actually won the eredivisie title. Okay, and those teams are Ajax, which is us, and Feyenoord. Okay, so Ajax have actually won five eredivisie in the last 8 years, and Feyenoord have won it three times, and they are the current holding champions of eredivisie. Okay, I'm not sure what happened to Ajax last season. When you look at their league table, they actually finished in the third place last season. I seriously don't know what happened to them. Okay, so that was the reason we were actually offered the job, to become the manager of Ajax. And this is basically going to be our first season. Okay, so our board vision, they want us to win. They want us to win the Eredivisie. It is required, basically, if you look at this, the level is super high. So I'm really afraid if I don't get to win the Eredivisie this year with Ajax, right, we might get sacked. And I really don't want that to be in my record. Okay, so if you guys have not watched this series, from the start, right, basically this is not my first club. This is the third club of the ongoing bigger series of Rex to Riches. If you guys want to go and watch it, you guys want to go and binge watch it and see where I started my journey, I've actually linked the card up there. Just click on the link and you guys can actually watch the whole series. Hopefully, you guys will really enjoy it. If you guys are new to this channel, because I'm basically managing a new, a new team here right now, and you guys have actually, you guys was actually recommended this video because of Ajax. Do consider subscribing, and I would really appreciate if you guys can actually like this video. Okay, so before we get into the match and everything, right, as you guys can see over here, it is the 10th of August. Okay, this is not my first game. I've already made my debut as the manager of Ajax, when we actually faced Vitesse. I think it's Vitesse, right? Sorry, I think it's Victoria something. I'm not exactly sure the name of the team. Okay, all right, okay. Yeah, let me see over here. No, it is still shown as VTSC. By the way, guys, if you guys are from Portugal, you guys know which team is this, do let me know in the comment. I would really want to know. I really want to know. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we have actually played, VTSC, in our first leg of the Europa League third qualifying round. Okay. So we actually drew 0-0 to them. To be honest, this was not a good game. When you look at the match stats and all, right, we played really well. We had 8 shots on target, XG of 2.08. It was just one of the days where their keeper, their awful keeper, to be honest, was just outstanding. He actually had an average rating of 8.2 in this match, guys. Seriously, I don't know. I don't know why we did not get to win the match. So today, right? Okay, I'm not gonna be playing this game, because it is basically the third qualifying round. We should be winning this match. So in the second half of this episode, we are gonna be facing AZ Alkmaar. Okay, so yeah, we will get through the game of Feyenoord first. But before any of this, before we get into all of the matches, this is a new season. Okay, so basically, I'm new to this team and all. Yesterday, if you guys have missed yesterday, I did talk about the position and everything that I wanted to reinforce. We had a look at the team, and I have done so much of transfer, to be honest, guys. If you look at this, right, we have actually broke the transfer income record of Ajax. I'm not sure whether this is in-game record or if it's if it's a whole history of Ajax record. I'm not sure. I think it could be just the in-game, because they did sold Anthony to Manchester United for 100 million, right? Yeah, it could be. It could be the record for in-game. Okay, so we actually broke. We actually managed to sell player worth of 100. We actually managed to make transfer business worth of 111 million this season. And that is not it. This is the one thing that I really don't like about Football Manager, is because there was actually some dealing that I've actually done that were actually done, put it up as last season. I really don't know. I seriously don't know. Okay, so let's talk about the players that we have actually sold first. Then we will talk about the players that we have signed. Okay, and I'm telling you guys, we have signed some really good players. Okay, so the first player that I actually sold was Mosquera. So we actually sold him to Atletico, Pamplona. This is actually a team in Spain. Okay, they are in La Liga right now. Were they always playing in La Liga? I don't recall. Oh, they have always been playing in La Liga, and their manager is actually David De Gea. and he looks like an amazing manager, guys. Wow. Okay, I was really not expecting to see De Gea, as a manager, but yeah, okay. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. He's actually a manager in La Liga. Okay, so basically this player, to be honest, was really not that good enough. When you look at his current ability and all right, he was only a good eredivisie player. And yeah, I was really looking to upgrade the right back position, and I've actually found one. And that guy was incidentally my first signing of the team. Okay, so we will talk about him later on. Okay, so I actually did sold, Mary Demiral to Al Ettifaq as well, because to be honest, I know he was actually good. When you look at his attribute, right, he's amazing, but he is 33 years old. Okay, so yeah, I was not going to be playing. I'm really not sure what they were thinking, because they actually signed him last season, for 12.25 million. We actually made a loss, but he's 33 years old, so any sort of transfer value is good enough for him, to be honest. Okay, so yeah, I think I don't really need to justify a lot, about that transfer. And now let's move on. Okay, let's talk about the highest paid transfer for this season first. And that guy is Sivert Manswerk. To be honest, right, guy, I'm really upset with this transfer. I really didn't want to sell him, because he was our top midfielder in the club. But when Aston Villa actually came in with an offer, right, of 48.5 million, I think there's a little bit of a clauses. I think there are some clauses, because it actually went up, to about 60 million of value. Okay, I think there might be, some, league appearances or anything like that. Okay, that they will be paying us. Okay, so yeah, I actually wanted to reject it, but he really wanted to join Aston Villa. I tried to convince him and all, but he really didn't want to budge. So there was just nothing I could do about it. He was actually a vice captain. He had been playing for Ajax for so long. If you look at this, right, yeah, since the start of FM24, he have been, yeah, he have been the midfielder for Ajax. But to be honest, right, because we are not playing in the Champions League this season, a lot of players actually wanted to leave. So yeah, there was just sometime, right, there's just nothing you could do about it, with the transfers that are going on. You just have to move on. Okay, so Nasi Unuar, to be honest, I wanted to sell him. He was actually out on loan. He actually, yeah, went to Juventus, and he did not do anything there. To be honest, he only played one game, and that was a 6.4 average rating. And when Al Nasir actually came in with an offer of 35 million, of course, I was gonna say yes. He's, to be honest, right? Nasi Unwar is actually a good player. When you look at his attribute and all, right, he's actually a very good inside forward. He's a very good left inside forward. But we actually have better wingers, in our team, and I was really not gonna be, playing him a lot. So yeah, 35 million is actually a very very good deal for him. And this is one of the players that I was really not expecting to get this much of transfer value. When you look at his transfer value, right? Oh yeah, okay. So okay, coming back to Manswork, I look at this, yeah, his transfer actually has the potential to go all the way until 66 million. Okay, all right. So Muzambo. Okay, so FC Porto actually wanted to sign him. We could actually it could actually be potentially 26 million. We got an upfront of 22 million, which is amazing. At itself, he's actually a product of Ajax Youth Academy. To be honest, right, I know when you look at his physicals and all, he's actually quite good. He is actually quite good. He is a leading eredivisie player. But he's 26 years old, and I don't believe, you guys will see, the replacement that I've actually got for him in a cheaper price as well. Okay, yeah, I don't think he was going to be good enough for us. Yeah, I seriously wanted to upgrade, the winger's position and everything as well. I really don't think he was going to be good enough for us. I know his physicals are amazing, his mentals are there as well. His dribbling ability, his technical, his first touch and all. But yeah, he was not going to be good enough for us. And to be honest, 26 million is a very, very good deal for him. Okay, so another player that we actually sold is Leo. Okay, so Leo, right? Okay, yeah, we actually sold him for 6 million to XP Clone that are currently playing in Bundesliga 2. Okay, I'm not sure what happened to them. For how long they have been playing in Bundesliga 2? They actually just got relegated last season. Okay, all right. So yeah, tough luck, FC Clone. FC called or clone. Okay, all right. So yeah, when you look at his current ability and all, right, I know his attribute looks good, on the left hand side, but yeah, I was not gonna play him, to be honest. I was seriously not gonna play him. Getting 6 million for him, right? I think it's quite a good profit. I think they signed him for 8 million, but yeah, I don't think he was going to develop into a good player. Yeah, so yeah, that is the reason I actually sold him off. Okay, so we have actually done some, loan deals and everything. These are all our young players that I really want them to have, some game time. So that is the reason I actually send them on a loan. Now let's get to the exciting part. Let's talk about the players that I have signed. Let's talk about my first ever signing as the manager of Ajax. Like I told you guys, when I sold, who was that guy's name again? Huh? We actually sold him to Yeah, we actually sold him to Spain right just now. Sorry, I really forgot his name. Okay, so because yeah, I've never been in this club before. That was the first time I actually met him. So I'm really so sorry about it. But yeah, Rules Walter is gonna be competing for our right back position. Okay, so when you compare him to Devon Ranch, right? Let's have a look at their comparison. Okay, so you guys can actually see. Okay, they are very, very similar player. Okay, I know Devin actually have the advantage in terms of his vision, attacking ability, his technical ability as well. But yeah, overall, right, they are actually very similar right back. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be a matter of who is actually playing well, who have a better form, who's actually creating more chances and everything. So yeah, it could be a quite an interesting thing to see, whether Devin Ranch, and by the end of the season, right, let's see who's going to be a starter on the right hand side. Seriously, I'm actually quite happy with this transfer. We actually spent 18.75 million to sign him from Southampton, and I really believe that he will be a good right back for us, this season. Okay, so Walker Dita, right? To be honest, this is a punt signing, but when you look at his attribute, when you look at his attribute, I know, he's only 19 years old. He's a 19 years old Colombian, and he's my first ever wonder kid signing in the whole Rags to Riches series, guys. So I'm really happy, that I actually managed, I'm actually signing. I'm actually seriously signing some wonder kids for the first time in this series, after 8 years. After 8 years, guys. Seriously. Okay. All right. So, I'm actually currently training him, to play as a ball playing defender. I know his first touch, is not that great. His vision is not there as well. But yeah, I think, with the potential that he actually have, right, he can actually improve into our star player in the future. Okay. So we actually gave him a very long contract. If you look at this, 5 years contract, yeah, of course, there's a lot of bonuses and everything. We are only paying him about 3.4 million, so yeah, this is going to be a really good signing for us. We only paid 825K, and look at his value right now. His value have actually shot up. I think times 100. I think times 100, right? Yeah. Yeah, times 100. Yeah, so yeah, this guy is gonna be an amazing. You guys will see him. I think he's gonna be basically a series ending signing. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be here until the end of the series. Seriously, if after this, right, if I ever leave Ajax, right, I will be bringing him with me. Okay, okay. So Rex Yearwood. Okay, he actually, if you guys have actually been watching this, if you guys have been watching this series, yeah, since the start, right, you guys will know that he was actually on loan with us in Bradford City, last season. If you look at him, he actually, yeah, played a lot of games for us. He was actually our best centre back last season. Okay, so yeah, I really like the look of him, to be honest. When you look at his attribute, right, as a ball playing defender, yeah, he's super good. He is super good, guys. He's a Jamaican 21 years old who doesn't look like a 21 years old, to be honest. He's a good eredivisie player. Yeah, he's basically, a product of Manchester City's academy. I played with him. I know that he's a very, very good defender. He's very solid at the back, guys. And we have actually spent 25 million to sign him from Manchester City. And I know, he have tons of potential. He will be a really, really good player for us, in the future. I'm really happy with this signing, guys. Okay, so now let's go back. Now let's get into our basically our this year's signing. Seriously, sometimes I just don't understand Football Manager. Okay, so we have actually got Yusuf Abad Zadeh. I'm just gonna call him Yusuf, on a free transfer. He was actually released by Estegal, from Iran. Yeah, he's an Iranian, by the way. He's a 22 years old Iranian. To be honest, look at him. He's a good eredivisie player already. He actually had the potential of 3.5 star. I think, yeah, looking at his attribute right now, as a Mazala, right? He's actually quite good. Yeah, I'm actually training him, to play as a Mazala on attack. I know his finishing is not that bad. other than that, yeah, for him to be a very good Mazala, right? The attributes are there actually, So I think, yeah, this guy can actually be a very, very good backup for us on the center back. Sorry, on the central midfield position. He's not going to be a starting central midfield, to be honest, because we have already signed Gabri Vega. Okay, all right. So Gabri Vega, right? Oh, seriously, to be honest, I was really not going to sign him. Okay, but yeah, with the sale of Seward Mansworth to Aston Villa, right? Yeah, I had no choice but to sign Gabri Vega. Okay, so Gabri Vega, right, we actually only signed him for 6 million. He was actually transfer listed, upon his own request. He wanted, some game time and everything. We actually got him on a cut deal price. Look at this, 3 seasons ago, Napoli actually signed him for 53 million. He did not play a lot for them. I'm really not sure why. Maybe Napoli is actually having some really great central midfield for them or what. I'm not sure what is going on over there. But yeah, we actually got him on a cut deal price, 6 million, and we are paying him a measly 2 million per year, for him, yeah, to play for us. He have a 3 years contract. He's a leading eredivisie player. He is currently our best central midfielder. Our best midfielder, to be honest. In the club. When you look at him, I know he can actually play as a Mazala on attack, amazing. But I can't play him as a Mazala on attack. As you guys know, we are playing with only one central midfielder. So when you play with one central midfielder, right, you can't play as a Mazala. Mazala can only play. The role of Mazala can only be played when there's two central midfielder. When you look at this, Mazala, yeah, roles are not available for center of a three-player setup. Seriously, I don't understand what is that. Okay, so yeah, he can't play as a Mazala, so he will be our central midfield on attack. Look at these guys. If he can get into the box, right, I think his finishing, his dribbling is going to be really, really massive for us. But if it doesn't work, right, if it doesn't work with him, we can always play him as an attacking midfielder, as a shadow striker behind our striker, guys. I think that is going to be amazing. So I really hope that he's going to be a good player for us, from the midfield, creating a lot of chances, providing support to our strikers, our attacking midfielder. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Okay, so we have a new starting right winger. Okay, so he's a left-footed player. He's Spanish, 29 years old, regen. Okay, if you guys look at this over here, of course, a lot of his basically, almost half of his career is not there. That is because when the start during the start of the series, right, this season, this leagues was all not loaded. Okay, so that is the reason, why, that you guys will actually see, that some players who are actually, like Santi, for example, he's 29 years old, but you can actually only see 5 years of his career. There's just nothing you can do about it. But he is amazing. Being a left-footed on the right, or what on the right hand side, right? I will be playing him as an inside forward on attack, and he will be competing with Carlos Borges. Okay, let's just compare him to Carlos Borges and see how do they fare with each other. Look at these guys. Yeah, I know Carlos Borges, when it comes to the pace and everything, he's a pace merchant. He's super fast. Okay, but Santi is an overall better player, compared to Carlos Borges. Okay, so yeah, with Carlos Borges actually currently on an injury, he's out for 7 days. So today, Santi will be starting as our right winger. So hopefully, he will have a better game. Against VTSC, he did not play well, 6.4 average rating. But we signed a lot of new players. Obviously, obviously the team cohesion is not going to be there. Okay, but okay, so let's just move on. Okay, so we actually have a new left back. I'm not gonna say starting, but he's gonna be competing with Renan, on the left back position, and we actually signed him from Real Madrid for 15.25 million. Kazim Chan Karatas. Okay, I think I will try to call him Kazim. He's a Turkish left back, 28 years old. By the way, right, I I really don't recognize this player. He's actually, in real life, currently, according to Football Manager, he's actually playing in Galatasaray. If you guys know who is he, do let me know in the comment, seriously, because he looks like a really, really good player. I've never played, I've never signed him, in Football Manager before this. He's very consistent. He loves big matches. He's a leading eredivisie player, 28 years old, a lot of experience. Yeah, I'm really excited to see him, playing for us. I really hope he will be good for us, this season. Okay, so Shea Lacey, I actually signed him as a replacement for Who was the guy that we were talking about just now? I think it was yeah, it was Muzambo, right? Okay, so when you compare Muzambo and Shea Lacey, right? Okay, Muzambo we actually sold him to Porto for 22 million, and Shea Lacey we only signed him from Manchester United for 10 million. I think you guys can tell me, right? Which is a better player, which is a better transfer business that we have actually done. We made a profit of 12 million and we actually got an almost similar player, but with potential ability for him to realize. This guy is amazing. He can actually cover on the left and the right hand side. You know, Left footed English player, 24 years old. Yeah, we signed him for 10 million. Seriously, that is a bargain price, to be honest, for this type of quality. I know his value is not that great. I'm not sure why, but maybe because, he have actually not played a lot. Yeah, he have only played, regularly in the championship. That was also 4 years back. I'm not sure what Manchester was doing, ruining this boy's career. So hopefully, with us, he's going to be able to, yeah, kickstart his career and yeah, have a good start here. This is the only thing I'm afraid of is that he's actually injury prone. He doesn't like big matches. Hopefully that won't be a problem for us this season. Okay, so I have actually made another signing. To be honest, I was not supposed to do the signing. Yeah, but when I looked at him, right, I just knew that I really need to sign him. We only got him for 13.5 million. And look at this boy, he's a left back. And as you guys know, in football manager, sometime, right, it is really, really hard to find good fullback. He has 5-star potential ability. He's a freaking wonder kid, guys. We actually managed to sign an English wonder kid for 13.5 million. He's already a leading eredivisie player. But the problem now is we have 3 really good left back, in the team. Okay. Okay, so the only thing I can actually think of is I will have to play Renan as our left centre back. He can actually play as a ball playing defender, when you look at his attribute and everything. But the only thing I'm actually a little bit worried is that he's only 179 centimeters. So yeah, he's gonna be having problem, in the aerial side of the defending. So hopefully that won't be a problem. But yeah, I think if there's any offer that comes for Renan, right? If someone is going to offer me about 57 million, I think I won't be opposed to selling him because we already have two really really good left backs, in our team. So yeah, Ranford brothers, an amazing name that he have, brothers, Ranford brothers. We actually signed him for Southampton. I'm not sure why he never played. Oh sorry, he played 2 games for Southampton. Before we signed him. Now, last season he was actually, yeah, he was actually playing for Southampton. Why I didn't get any scout report for him when I was actually managing Bradford? I will never know. I will never know. But yeah, he's a very very good side, very good signing, to be honest. Guys, seriously. Okay, so there's actually some transfers that I'm working on right now. Okay, so let's talk about the transfer out first. Okay, so Abraham Quesnel. Okay, so he actually got an offer from Getafe for 5.5 million, and to be honest, right, with the signing of who did we sign, right? Yeah, with the signing of Yusuf, right? Yeah, I think I think I can actually sell. I can actually afford to sell, Abraham Quesnel. Okay, so yeah, hopefully he will actually agree and go to Getafe. And another player that I'm actually trying to sell is basically, yeah, he is basically a squad player that was actually in the B team of Ajax. Okay, so he actually got an offer from Palermo and Cittadella. Yeah, they actually said they actually gave an offer of loan with optional future fee, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they do have that. Yeah, so hopefully, he will actually join them on a loan deal, and hopefully he will leave us, at the end of the season. Okay, so there's actually 2 more signings that I'm actually sorry, there's only one signing that I'm actually looking to do, and that guy is Carlos Amador Renaga. So he's a Mexican wonder kid, and he is gonna be a perfect replacement for our Mexican Messi. Okay, so yeah, he's a freaking good player when you look at him. He can actually play as a defensive midfielder on support. I'm really not sure what role I'll be, playing him on. But yeah, yeah, we are the only one that is actually on bid with him. We have already offered him a contract. So hopefully he's going to be signing him, from Sivas. in the Mexican, from the Mexican. Look at his mental ability, guys. His positioning, his teamwork, his work rate, tackling, his technical ability, his physicals are amazing as well. Yeah, seriously, I'm really looking forward, for him to signing with us, and I really hope that he will be an amazing signing for us, in the future. He'll be an amazing player for us in the future, guys. Seriously, 7 million, and we are only paying him 1.94, million per annum. Yeah, but I think there's a release clause, if I'm not mistaken. I can't really see the contract, right? Yeah, I can't really see the contract. Okay, but I think there is a release clause of about 60 million that he want, to add in, for club in the Champions League, to yeah, for them to sign. So yeah, hopefully no one is gonna sign him, because it's gonna be a huge. But even if you sell him for 60 million, right? Signing him for 7 million and selling him for 60 million is gonna be huge. Seriously. Okay, so yeah, these are the transfers that I've done. We have yeah, I've been talking for so long here right now. The intro has been too long. Yeah, by the way, this is the current team right now. I really believe that it looks really great. By the way, I know the team is actually a little bit bloated, in terms of the players. We have 29 players, but to be honest, there are actually some young players that I'm actually just letting them, to train with the first 11, and I just make them available for the B team, because of the high potential that they have, right? In case of any injury emergency or anything like that, we can always give them a game time or anything like that. By the way, look at these guys, look at this boy, right? Maku Tungu. He's already a decent eredivisie player, but with the midfielder signings that we have done, right, so most probably he won't get a lot of game time. Yeah, but he's super good. He has 5-star potential, and look at his value right now. 66 to 99 million. My goodness, I tell you, right, we are gonna have a lot of fun, wheeling and dealing in this series here, managing Ajax. And I've already shown to you guys, we have already done. We sold players, worth of 112 millions, and we have only signed 62 million worth of player. So if Renaga joins us, it's gonna be 69 million. Okay, we do have 35 million of transfer budget, and our wage budgets are super healthy here right now. Things are going really well. And look at this, I've not racked up any transfer debt, it's only 12 million, you know. Yeah, seriously, I'm being financial sensible as well. Our overall balance are amazing. And you know what? I'm talking a lot here right now. Let's just get into our first game, right? Alright, guys, so this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against Feyenoord here today. It's going to be Murik in goal. Our 4 defenders are going to be Kazim Shan, Renan, Mauricio Mora, and Devin Ranch. Kenneth Teller, Gabri Vega, and Andre Santos will be our 3 midfielders. Shea Lacey, Santi will be behind Simon Sosberg as our striker up front. Let's just submit the team and get into the match. Alright, guys, so this is going to be my eredivisie debut, as the manager of Ajax here. So we are going to be playing, against our fierce rival, and we are going to be playing away from home. So I really hope, this newly rebuilt team, right, is going to be good enough, against Ajax. But looking at the first 28 minutes here, right, I'm going to demand more. By the way, we don't have a single shot on target. That is seriously not what I was expecting, Yeah, I was really hoping, for a better performance, but looking at this, we lost the possession. Kazim Chan, that was not good dribbling by him. And now, okay, that was a good tackle by Renan. But Calvin Phillips is playing for Feyenoord, okay? That is so random. And Alex Forrest, I think he's offside there. Please be offside. That should not be their first goal there. I was actually distracted, looking at Calvin Phillips there. Oh, the goal has been awarded there. Calvin Phillips playing for Feyenoord, in 2031. That is seriously very random. Murik should have done better, Yeah, that actually went between his legs, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look at the replay again. Are they going to show it to us? Yeah, that actually went between his legs. He should have done better. You know what? I'm going to berate the team over here. And I think, right, in the second half, we will have to make some tactical changes. Alright, guys, so for the second half here, we are going to be playing with a 4-3-3 formation, and the tactic is going to be Gegen press. Okay, so, looking at this here right now, we are going to play out of defense. Okay, we are going to have slightly shorter passing directness, higher tempo, obviously, in transition. Okay, the keeper, I'm going to ask him to distribute to the fullbacks and the center backs. Okay, yeah, no distribution type needed. Okay, so you know what? Let's play with a standard defensive line. We are not gonna step up more. Okay, I don't want to get caught out, by the defense. Looking at it, we are actually trailing by 1 goal. Hopefully, changing to this tactic here right now, it is going to help us, hopefully. Okay, now we have won back the possession. Lacey playing it to Salzburg. Andre Santos, Salzburg. Now Santi took a shot. That was an amazing save by Feyenoord's goalkeeper. By the way, guys, do let me know, how do I pronounce Feyenoord? Is it Feyenoord or, Feyenoord or, yeah, do let me know, how do I pronounce the name? By the way, I'm not Dutch, so I would really like to apologize, if I'm actually butchering anyone's name, even the team or the players. Do let me know in the comment, if I'm actually mispronouncing anyone's name. I don't want to offend anyone, by the way. Okay, now Murik playing it to Renan. Renan, what is he gonna do? He's gonna play it to Gabri Vega. Now Gabri Vega is actually playing as our Mazala on attack. Kenneth Taylor will be our central midfield on support, and Andre Santos will be our lone defensive midfielder, playing as a deep lying playmaker. But yeah, since we have changed it to, oh my god, we lost the possession. Awful passing by us. Now Forest. That was an awful shot by him. Our passing has been atrocious, guys. We are controlling the possession, but look at this. We have an XG of 0.04. That is awful, guys. I'm telling you, that is awful. Yeah, we are having a lot of highlights here, but seriously, we don't have a proper highlight of us attacking. Oh my god, Salzburg. That was another good save by the by Feyenoord's goalkeeper there. Lacey now with a corner kick. What is he going to do? He's trying to try for look for Mora. That is an amazing save. Yet another good save by the goalkeeper of Feyenoord, guys. Seriously, he's really keeping them in the game. Look at this. We actually have a 7.3 average rating. We have 3 shots on target, but no goal in sight. Okay, so Santi is actually having an awful game. He's on a 6.1. So what am I going to do? I am bringing in Jonathan Diaz. Okay, so Lacey, you are going to be playing as our inside forward on the right hand side. And Jonathan Diaz, you will be our winger on the left hand side. Okay, so Salzburg is not playing well. Let's bring in Danny Wan Lewin. Okay, so he's going to be a pressing forward. Okay, so he actually got injured, during the preseason. So that was the only reason why he did not start. He could only play 45 minutes. So hopefully, coming off the bench, he will actually make some difference for us, playing as our pressing forward, Okay, so now let's have a look at this. Renan is not playing well, I'm bringing in Valentin Gomez for him. Okay, so Ranch is not playing well as well. Let's bring in Ruel. I think it's I'm just gonna call him Walters. Okay, so I've done 4 subs. I'm gonna keep 1 subs in case of any emergency or anything like that. I'm gonna demand more here. Guys, seriously, at least a draw against our fierce rival. I don't want to start my career, in eredivisie with a loss against our rival, guys. There's another 10 more minutes left, and we are still trailing in this game. Gabri Vega is on a 6.5. Let's bring in Yusuf. He's our new signing. He's also a Mazala. He's gonna be playing as a Mazala. Let's see if he can actually make some difference in the midfield. I think I need to go attacking. Yeah, we need to go attacking. Stop playing out of defense. Slightly more direct. Run at defense. Be more expressive. Lump the ball forward. Over the opposition defense. I really hope this is not gonna bite us in the A. But I really hope we are gonna get an equalizer here. I'm gonna demand more. There's another 7 more minutes left, and it's gonna be a throw in here for Feyenoord. Now Sawyer, what is he doing? Okay, he's gonna play to Bravlik now. Jordan for Feyenoord got past his marker. Oh, amazing save by Murik. Kept us in this game seriously with that save, but they still have a corner kick here. We really need to defend it properly, guys. Guys, please don't do this to me. We drew against VTSC there just now, and now don't tell me we are gonna lose this match against Feyenoord. This is not the start I was hoping for. Yeah, in my career as the manager of Feyenoord, okay, might have this could be our final chance there, but the keeper just came off his line and collected it. There's only 2 more minutes left of injury time, and I don't think anything is gonna happen. I really hope something will happen, but I don't think anything is gonna happen. Murik now playing it to Gomez. can we create something from here? This could be the final highlight, of this match. Danny, through one-on-one with the keeper. That is an amazing save. That could be another chance here. There's another corner. Can we make this happen? Why is our striker taking a corner kick? I'm not sure what our set piece coach is doing. What, by the way, I've actually, gave our set piece coach, the responsibility to handle everything in terms of the set piece, and set pieces and everything. So, yeah, our first game in eredivisie is gonna end with a loss. Seriously, not what I was expecting, guys. Seriously, I'm really disappointed. Seriously, you guys were not good enough. You did not create enough chances, and yeah. By the way, I really want to look at their goalkeeper just now. He actually kept them this game. To be honest, he's really not that great as well. When you compare him to Murik, right? Let's have a look at him against Murik. Yeah, he is better than Murik. I think maybe I think we should sign a new goalkeeper, guys. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to find it or not, but I think we should sign a new goalkeeper. Okay, by the way, guys, I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, so I'm going to go on, and play the VTSC, second leg, third round qualifying round, against VTSC, off camera, and I'll come back for the game against AZ Alkmaar. I really hope we are going to be able to turn around our form against them later on. Do not go anywhere, guys. Alright, guys, so I know that we started our campaign, in eredivisie with a loss against Feyenoord just now. So hopefully, today against AZ Alkmaar, we are going to be, yeah, seriously, I really hope that we are going to get a win. Okay, that is the only thing I'm asking for. We are playing at our home stadium here today. And Ranford Brothers, on his debut, he have actually scored a goal from a corner kick. That was an amazing corner from Salzburg. In the near post, Ranford looking at this, getting past his marker. Amazing goal by that. Seriously, that was actually very close. By the way, right, their goalkeeper is actually the best goalkeeper in eredivisie. This guy is super good. When you look at his attribute and all, he's an amazing sweeper keeper, So for him to score a goal, past him, right? Yeah, that is super good. Okay, so as you guys know, Ranford Brothers is actually our wonder kid that we have actually bought. Okay, so yeah, I'm really happy that we have scored our first goal in eredivisie this season. Okay, guys, so basically, we had only one highlight in the whole first half, and we scored from that highlight, and that's basically nothing happened, since that. I'm gonna tell the team that I'm not happy. I know we are winning by one goal, but there will be no highlight. We are not creating a lot. But compared to AZ Alkmaar, we are playing quite well. Okay, but as you guys know, we did concede against Feyenoord, in our last game. So yeah, I'm not gonna be confident, as long as we are only one goal up, against AZ here. Now Santi got past, got into the, oh my god, that was a good goal, Seriously, I'm actually having trouble commenting, that goal there just now, but commentating. Yeah, but seriously, it was a very good goal. Look at this, that pass from Diaz to Gabriel Vega, passing it to Taylor, Salzburg, straight. One touch pass to Santi. Seriously, pierced through the defenders in the penalty box. Amazing goal by him. By the way, guys, let me show you guys the tactic. For this game here, right, I know, in our last game against Feyenoord, we actually played with two defensive midfielder, one central midfielder, but to be honest, that was not working. So we are playing with our gegenpress, tactic, 4-3-3. And it's actually working quite well. We are creating more chances. Kenneth Taylor is actually playing with a box-to-box midfielder. And this is the first time I'm actually playing with a box-to-box midfielder in this season. I mean, in this Football Manager. Football Manager 24. So, yeah. And, yeah, to be honest, Kenneth Taylor is actually doing quite good, as a box-to-box midfielder here today. I'm not going to shout anything. We are 2-0 up. AZ is not basically, not creating a lot. So yeah, things are actually going quite well. Now Devin Ranch on the right hand side trying to look for Diaz. Jonathan Diaz now scoring his first goal of the season, and that is what I wanted, when we played against Feyenoord. So it looks like, Gegenpress is still the OP, the OP tactics. If you're not winning game, right? Yeah, just play 4-3-3 Gegenpress, seriously. You will score goals. Seriously, and looking like it, we are actually having a ball here, against AZ Alkmaar. You know what? It is the 60th minute. We are leading by 3 goals, right? Let's make some changes. Okay, so I'm gonna take off, Simon Sosberg for Danny Van Lewin. As you guys know, he just came back from injury. He needs some game time. Look at his match sharpness; it's awful. Okay, so Carlos Borges also got back from injury. So I'm bringing in for Santi. So he is gonna be competing, as you guys know, against Santi is gonna be competing with him. Santi, to be honest, he have actually not had a good game, against Feyenoord, but today he have actually managed to score his first goal for us, for the club, and amazing for him. But Carlos Borges is back, and now he is going to be playing. Okay, so let's have a look at, Yusuf is also needing of a, what? Let's not bring Yusuf. Let's bring in Renaga. So we have actually confirmed the signing of Carlos Amado Renaga from Sivas for 7 million. By the way, like I was mentioning to you guys, he's going to have a 60 million, release clause. But, you know, as soon as we are playing well and everything, right, I think I will try to give him a new contract and try to remove that release clause that he's actually having right now. We have actually tied him up for 5 years. So yeah, I really want to have him in our team for a long time. So he's going to be playing as our defensive midfielder on defense. Okay, you look at this, that is his best role that that he can actually play for. But seriously, look at the mental of this boy, guys. Seriously, I'm really excited, for this guys, this boy to make his debut here right now. Okay, so yeah, let's see what he can actually do from the defensive midfield position. I really hope we are not going to concede going on. Okay, so now we are going to have a throw in here. Ranch with a throw in to Kenneth Taylor. Ranch again. What is he going to do? He's going to lump the ball forward, trying to look for Diaz there, but Gabri Vega from out of nowhere got into the header. No chance for Oduro. Oduro, you know what? Why don't you just join us, You are the best. You are right now, the best keeper in eredivisie. I think you should be joining us. You should be joining the eventual winners of maybe the Champions League. In the future, who knows? Okay, but this season, looking at the way, I've actually managed to rebuild the squad, right, with the players that I've actually bought. I think I'm gonna try to go. I think and at least until until the semi final of Europa League. I think we do have the team for it. Unless we get a hard draw or anything like that. I'm not sure, but yeah, hopefully that won't happen. Hopefully we will be able to get into at least the semi-finals of the Europa League this season. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. There was a kerfuffle there, but we managed to clear the ball, and now the possession was with Gabri Vega, but they ended the highlight. It's the 75 minutes, another 15 more minutes left. Let's make another changes. Jonathan Diaz he's actually having a very good game here today, but he's tired, so we are bringing in Shea Lacey. Okay, so let's see. Who should I bring on? You know what? Let's bring in Walker Dita. Walker Dita have not made his debut yet. Have not played any. He have not played, right? Yeah. He have not played. He have not made his debut. For us, he's a good Eredivisie player. When you look at his attribute, amazing player, by the way. I think he's left-footed, right? No, he's right-footed, but yeah, we will just play him on the right or on the left-hand side. We are going to confirm the sub. We have done all the 5 sub. Hopefully, there's not going to be any injury. Let's see if we can score a 5th goal here. Okay. All right. So Forbes, what is he gonna do? What the hell? That was an amazing shot by him. Seriously, I was really not expecting that from him. Okay. So now Gabri Vega. What is Gabri Vega is going to be doing? I think, Mora actually got into the header there just now, Okay, now, Mulder to Minas. Okay, Bojdis. Oh, he got past his marker. We are not going to have a clean sheet here today. Seriously, that was awful defending, guys. Seriously. He got past 2 defenders, if you look at it, right? Okay. Yeah, look at that. Oh my god, that was a miscommunication. They actually ended up colliding, and Murik actually got his hand, onto the ball, but yeah, it was just too powerful. He just could not stop that from going in. By the way, the full-time whistle has been blown, and we have won this match 4-1. What is an amazing performance, after that loss against Feyenoord. Seriously, this is the bounce that I was actually hoping for. Right now, with that win against AZ, right, we are currently sitting in the 6th place. It is only, there's only been 2 games played, so I'm really not too worried, yet. So hopefully, but, look at our next game. We are going to be playing against PSV. Seriously, yeah, that is a tough start. That is seriously a tough start. By the way, right? Again, VTSC, right? We actually won 3-0 against them. By the way, I actually totally rotated the team. If you look at the lineup over here, right? I fully rotated the team, and yeah, they played really well. By the way, I was actually, I actually, started the game, with Guggen Press and all. So I'm actually not exactly sure. Are we gonna have Oh yeah, we are gonna have the playoff, the final playoff. I'm not sure who we are gonna be facing, and it's gonna be drawn, the 18th of August. By the way, I'm not gonna show it to you guys. Obviously, I think the next episode, right? For the next episode, we will be back for our Europa League game. I'm not sure who we are gonna be facing yet. Once I get past the qualifying round, and once we get the teams that we are gonna be facing, right? I will then plan, on when I'm gonna be coming in back. To be honest, I'm not sure when, but I'll see you guys in the next episode. So guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.